So I hear that a good man is hard to find, but is he really? You see them in your Facebook feed and your Instagram feed, amazing black women who have attracted great partners. And this is something that you want too. You know, you want a man of high value. You want someone who reflects what you want, but where do you meet him? Where do you go? What do you say? How do you interact? How do you sustain this thing and really keep it going so that you can really love without losing yourself? So let's talk about what it really takes to attract a great man in 2020 and beyond. Because the truth is, you feel like the odds are against you. You feel like you're not enough. You feel like you don't qualify. You feel like there's so much competition, and you're not even really looking at this competition because maybe you just sort of really just taking yourself out of the game from the beginning. But what is required of you, I actually want to let you in on a little secret because this is really important. I want you to know the secret is that what you seek is also seeking you. What you want wants you. Let that rest in your mind a little bit. Because once you begin to have that belief and that knowing that what you want wants you, then you can begin to implement not only the strategies, but be in an environment that is conducive, that's really favorable to the outcome that you want. So I'm saying this because the Feminine Allure Academy, which is my 12-month feminine development program, this is an elite program, right? It's an elite program because of its results-oriented approach for ambitious Christian women who really aspire to show up more like themselves, to show up more in their lives so that they can not only attract their Mr. Right, but they can also attract more. This is for both love and life. Okay. And what I've developed is a 6-step signature system. It's an actual framework that you can begin to implement with the help of a mentor. That's me, right? So you want to be able to invest in yourself through the program. But what you come out with is that, we learn how to really dissolve the shame. We dissolve the reasons why you don't deserve and help you to really embody your femininity so that you're connecting with men. You're not performing for them. You're not helping them. You're not proving yourself. You're getting out of proving energy and you're learning how to connect, because the connection is what really leads to the commitment that I know that you really desire. Like, it feels so good to know that someone has my back. That even before I had gotten married, I wondered if I could be fully satisfied. I wondered if someone would, once they got to know me, like, would he really accept me? Okay. So this is a part of conquering the inner game. So I'm going to do a live stream. Actually, I'm going to do a live stream here soon. So I want you to stay tuned, where I really reveal and uncover the 6-step process. But it really is about getting clarity, knowing what you want. It's about, the step 2 is about, I don't forgot my process. Conquering the inner game. Having fun so that you can release attachment, being bold so that you can speak up. It's also about discovering your influence style, okay, and then moving powerfully. Okay, so when I say conquering the inner game, that is about 90% of it. And how will you know? You're like, Monique, I hear you talking this stuff. It sounds like you're saying something major, but I don't really know what you're talking about. When I say conquering your inner game, it's about having the right mindset so that you can attract your Mr. Right. How do you know that your mindset is out of sorts? Well, it looks like this. You meet a nice man, but you can't make eye contact. You start freaking out and start withdrawing or retreating. Or maybe you're at a conference and you don't know what to do because the insecurity begins to run the show. It looks like you maybe have met a man, although he's not the right one, and you really start to obsess and put a lot of pressure on the situation. And you want the titles even though it doesn't feel right. Okay, those are examples that you need help tending to your inner landscape. This is what we do in the Feminine Allure Academy. All right, and so it doesn't take 12 months to see results. I give you practices that begin to create shifts immediately. But it is 12 months. Number one, because I don't want you to default. It takes about that time for feminine allure to really begin to take root in you so that you don't default to your old way of being. You don't default to those old defective habits. Okay. So listen, feminine allure is teachable. It is learnable. You have to be groomed for this thing. Okay. It ain't easy. You have to be groomed for what it is that you want. You groom yourself in when it comes to your career, when it comes to education. You make no qualms about doing what it takes to get it done. Take yourself seriously enough to apply that to this part of your life as well, your love life. If you want to learn more about the Feminine Allure Academy, about the Feminine Allure lifestyle process, about what it really takes to have and be the woman who can hold more in her life, who can attract the man that she wants plus more, It starts with the conversation. Okay, this is an exploration call. And on this call, we're going to talk about what your challenges are and discover together whether the Feminine Allure Academy is a right fit to help you solve, if it's the best solution, I should say, to help you solve your problems. All right, so here's what I want you to do. Your next step, I want you to go to the link below. If you're watching this online, go to feminineallure.co/apply. From there, you will schedule a time. You will complete the application. So it lets me know what your challenges are. So again, feminineallure.co/apply, schedule a time, complete the application, and then we'll schedule a time and we'll actually talk and discover what your challenges are. All right. So I hope that this information served you. My baby girl just came into the room. Hi, Amelia. I hope that this information served you. And I'm Monique Head. I'm looking forward to the next video. See you in the next video. Take care and God bless. Bye.